Hello and welcome to a new weekly reading vlog. It is Monday. I am a bit more put together now. I was in literal tears earlier because of my book, and I was also in literal tears yesterday because of my book, different book. I'll start off with yesterday. So yesterday when my sprint started, I was joined by Liv and Chloe, and I started Cemetery Boys by Aidan Thomas. I got over halfway through during my sprints, and then on Chloe's sprints afterwards, I was in the comments. I wasn't actually on them with her, but I was in the comments, and I finished. I was sobbing, absolutely sobbing. I did not see the ending coming. I had absolutely no idea how this was going to end, but I really loved how accepting some people were of him, and it made me really sad how some people weren't as accepting of him. Which, if you don't know, the main character Yadriel is a trans boy, and his family do not accept that he is a boy, and there is two different types of magic in their community. Okay, I'm gonna like completely cut out what I've just said because it was a major spoiler. So yeah, Yadriel, the main character, is a trans boy. His family, or his community, they have two types of magic. There is the magic that the women do and the magic that the men do, and a lot of his community, most of his community, will not accept that he wants to obviously be a brujo, which is, I'm probably pronounced that wrong, but that's the male magic, which is basically watching over the spirits and setting them free if they become vicious, whereas the women, they heal, and he doesn't want to heal. He wants to, you know, like the rest of the men, help set the spirits free that need to be set free, and like care for the spirits who are okay. And to prove it, he summons a spirit, and turns out it's this boy called Julian. So Julian's a ghost, and Yadriel's cousin is amazing. I love her, she's brilliant. But anyway, yeah, I read this, I absolutely loved this. It made me cry so much, but it was beautifully written, and this got 5 stars. For Spoopathon, this was my diverse rep pick. Obviously it's got Latinx representation in it, it's got trans representation in it, and I just love it so much. This, I think, is going to be my favourite book of the month. I know I've still got other books to read, but as it stands right now, this is the highest rated book of the month, and I'm really happy because I have been waiting a whole year to read this, and it was like I wanted to read it in spooky season, and I got it in like November last year, so it just missed out on last year's spooky season, and I've been wanting to read it, but I've been holding off purely so I can read it this month, and I'm so glad I did. And yeah, this is amazing, read it. But because obviously I was reading that, I didn't read any of yesterday's buddy read pages of Once a Future Witches, and I did in fact read them today and read today's pages, which means I finished this today. And again, absolutely sobbing. Like, I've not cried this much at a book. Like, I cried at this nowhere near as much as I cried at this. Oh my god, literal floods of tears. But this was amazing. I am so glad I read this. Like, I'm so glad I stopped listening to people's reviews and decided to give it a go myself, and it's actually made me more confident to read a few other books that I've been putting off because of other people's reviews. So I'm so happy. If you can't tell, this got 5 star. I just, Also, like, so this wasn't on my Spoopathon TBR because I didn't think ahead that much. This was my buddy read with Lisa though, who also 5-starred this and loved it, and who had also been putting it off for the same reason as I had. So we're both very glad we finally read it. I have now had 4 5-stars in a row, leaving all of my spooky books to October was a really good decision because a lot of them are ones that I knew I would love. So I've had, so Where the Argosy, granted not spooky, but Where the Argosy got 5 stars, Once and Future Witches got 5 stars, The Ghost Tree got 5 stars, and Cemetery Boys got 5 stars. Which leads me on to my current read, which, if this does not get 5 stars, I think I might cry. Because the first 2 in the series got 5 stars for me. But I've heard mixed things about the 3rd book. But I'm hoping I'm on the more positive side. And that's The Toll. So obviously me, Ashley and Rachel are doing Scythe-along, and this is the final month. I've had so much fun buddy reading these with my mum and my sister, and obviously taking part in the live shows with Ashley and Rachel. The live show for The Toll is going to be on Rachel's channel, and it will be the 7th of November. So obviously we will tweet out the link a bit nearer to the time, but I've read the first like 50-ish pages of this and already have a few tabs in, so I'm intrigued to how this is gonna go. I'm scared. Like, I'm genuinely scared. But so far I'm enjoying it, and I'm only 50-ish pages in, so that's a good sign. But if I get 5 stars for this, I'm going to be very happy. This also is not on my Spoopathon TBR. Don't judge. But I'm going to go to bed. I've had a really long day, so I started work at 7 and didn't finish till 6:30 because I'm having to make up time to have Wednesday off, and I've got to do the same thing tomorrow. However, tomorrow on my lunch break I am going to pop into town because I'm going to go to the library, and I will tell you a bit more about that tomorrow. But yeah, I am really looking. Did I put my other, I'm checking, make sure I put my, look how big my hauled list. That is because of my shopping trip with Erin at the beginning of the month. And it's like only the 17th. No, it's the 18th. Anyway, I'm babbling. I am going to go. Also, if you saw me wearing this on Sprint yesterday and you're seeing me wearing this again today, no you didn't. I needed a cozy jumper day, and my other Spirit jersey is in a box because I haven't done my switch over to my winter clothes. But having said that, I haven't shown this off yet. This is my Oogie Boogie Spirit jersey. On the back it has Oogie and then it has Boogie. I'm so excited that I own this. I'm not going to wear it 3 days in a row. This will go in the wash tomorrow. But yeah, I'm going to stop babbling because this has been a really long intro, but I had lots of updates to give you. I can't think of any other updates, so I'm going to go and I'll check in with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Tuesday. I am on my lunch break. I'm heading to the bus stop because I'm going into town. And the reason I'm going into town is because I'm going to go to the library. Now, my plan, I have this whole plan for November for Believeathon because it's all middle grades. I'm going to get a ton of middle grades I like the sound of and I don't own out of the library. This is the plan. We'll see what my library has. But yeah, and then I'm going to pick my cards when I'm filming my TBR and see what fits. So, also, how cute is this mask? It's so cute. But yeah, so that's my plan. I'm gonna try and get like some footage of in the library, but it's obviously going to depend on if there's kids in there, because if there's kids in there I'm not going to film, so we'll see. So it's a lot later, it's almost midnight. I'm going to give you a really speedy update because I'm about to go to sleep because I have a really early start tomorrow. So went to the library, picked up six middle grades. There was 2 more that I wanted that are, one is a sequel to one that I borrowed from the library before, and one is the first in a series. They did not have them, but I've managed to reserve them at other libraries that will get sent to my library, so hopefully they will arrive soon. But yeah, 6 middle grades to add to my possible reads for my TBR. The only reading I've done today is my buddy read pages for the toll. It was an eventful set of pages, and I'm looking forward to reading more, most likely tomorrow. So yeah, really short update, but I am really tired. I couldn't film in the library because there was kids around. I don't know if I said that earlier, but it's fine. But yeah, so I'm gonna go and I'll catch up with you either tomorrow or probably Thursday. Hello, it is Wednesday. I am absolutely exhausted today, physically and mentally. Mentally because I have cried a lot today. I'm not going to go too much into it, but let me swap hands. I'm not going to go too much into it, but a friend of my sister's who we sort of all knew, I used to babysit her kids, she passed away a few weeks back, and it was her funeral today. So me, my sister and my oldest nephew went to the funeral, so I'm a bit emotionally exhausted today. And there was a lot of obviously standing while they was doing the prayers for the ceremony and stuff. So yeah, I'm pretty darn tired. So I'm gonna try and have an early night because I do have work tomorrow. I wanted to read my buddy read pages of the toll, but there was no way I was going to be able to concentrate, but I wanted to read something. So I did start my next Spoopathon book, which is my Read It After Dark book, which is Small Spaces. I only managed 30 pages of this, which I'm a bit about because I wanted to read more, but so far it's already feeling a bit creepy. She's met this like creepy woman, and yeah, I have high hopes for this. I've heard very good things about Small Spaces and I'm excited to continue it, but obviously I can only continue it after dark. So I am going to try and catch up on my buddy read of the toll tomorrow, and then maybe read this, or I might just read this and make this my whole evening tomorrow and see if I can finish this tomorrow, and then I'll read the toll on Friday. We'll see, but for now I am gonna try and get some sleep, so I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Thursday and it's really late. It's like 11 o'clock. I am going to take my makeup off and go to bed in a moment, but I thought I'll just give you updates because I have updates. So Gavin, Jade and Pris were doing sprints tonight, so I should have read the toll because I didn't read on Wednesday and I didn't read today, which means tomorrow I'm going to have about 150 pages to read, which isn't ideal, but you know what, it's fine. I'll catch up tomorrow night on Rose Patreon sprints, because today I really wanted to read Small Spaces. This was my Read It After Dark book to escape the haunted house for Spoopathon for the first time. So I've now officially escaped the haunted house once. So this is 216 pages and I read 30 pages yesterday and I finished it this evening. This was so good. I'm so glad I read this, especially in spooky season. Probably should not have read it late at night. And at one point on the sprints, during one of the sprints, Pris said that she had finished the book and it scared the crap out of me because it was a really suspenseful part of the book. So this has scarecrows and the scarecrows are creepy and the smiling man is creepy and it has ghosts. And I have read, there's a Doctor Who book by Tom Baker called Scratch Man, which involves scarecrows, and this kind of reminded me of that a little bit, and it was just so good. The atmosphere was just Perfect. And I feel like I should say this got a 5-star. I'm not actually shocked. It was brilliant. I do think it was a bit creepier than I thought it was going to be. Like, I was expecting it to be creepy, but because it's middle grade, I wasn't quite expecting it to be as creepy as it was. But I'm actually really glad the level of creepiness it was, because I thought it was really well written, and I love Catherine Arden's writing, so I was intrigued to see what her middle grade would be like. But this is a series I am 100% going to be continuing with, because amazing. And then I thought I would make a start on my second run through the house. So I did already read Bitter Blood because that was a buddy read. So I've now submitted that, because I've gone through and submitted and caught up on my submitting. But I read Buffy Volume 2, which is my second book. It's for graphic novel. This only got a 3-star. I wasn't as invested in this one, and I think this one has a different artist, and I wasn't a fan. Willow's face looks really weird in it. Look. I think I did not like the art style, and it really put me off the book. It really put me off. So I'm hoping Volume 3 goes back to the artist from Volume 1 and for Angel Volume 1, because I wasn't a fan of this, and if Volume 3 has the same artist as this, I don't know if I'm going to get it, which is a shame, because I'm enjoying the reboot of this. But yeah, it was putting me off, and it meant I wasn't as invested. But I've read it, so it's fine. So also, I got bonus points on both these because they're my team colour, because I'm on Team Ghostbusters, which is purple. And these have both got purple. So I'm going to go to bed now. So basically my plan for tomorrow, obviously I have work and I've got to start a bit earlier to do some overtime. But I'm hoping by doing it in the morning, I won't have to stay late and do overtime in the afternoon. So yeah, tomorrow evening, my plan is to catch up on the Toll. So I've got about 150 pages to read, which shouldn't be too bad. Depending on how long Rose's sprints are, that would probably be about 3 sprints for a push, which isn't too bad. And then I don't know how much reading I'm going to get done Saturday. It might literally only be the Toll, if even that, because so my oldest nephew Harry is currently staying with us. He's going home Saturday, but on Saturday the next 2 in age, Jason and Alfie, are coming. Alfie is actually staying at his dad, who lives fairly near us, but he's going to pop in for lunch, I believe, whereas Jason is staying with us for the whole of half-term week. But my brother is bringing one of his kids round, which is going to be really nice to see James. And of course Scott, like my brother. But it'll be really nice to see James, because we've not seen James since way before COVID. But yeah, so Saturday is going to be pretty busy, and then I am going to stay at Charlie's, because Sunday we are going to go shopping at a shopping centre that's fairly near to hers. So I'm going to stay, we're going to have like a little movie girls night on Saturday evening, and then we're going to get to the shopping centre for when it opens on Sunday, because it's about I want to say 10-15 minute drive from her house, but I could be wrong. It might be more than that, I'm not sure. But then yeah, so we're going to go there, and then I'm going to head home on Sunday, which is why there's going to be no sprints Sunday, but I'm doing sprints next Sunday on Halloween. But anyway, I filmed my November TBR today, which was very fun. I'm really liking how I'm doing my November TBR for Believeathon, but I am going to go now, stop babbling, take my makeup off and go to sleep. I've just realised my phone charger I've left downstairs. That's great. I'm going to have to go back downstairs. That's annoying. I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it's Friday and it is super late. It's actually technically Saturday. I think it's nearly 1 AM. Oops. But a really quick update before I go to bed. I haven't really been feeling the toll the last few days. With attending a funeral on Wednesday, I just wasn't feeling reading a book that's primarily about death. So, and like gleaning and stuff. So I sort of like put the toll to one side. But tonight I did actually catch up on my buddy read. So I read Wednesday's pages, Thursday's pages, today's pages, and tomorrow's pages. So I am over halfway now, only slightly over halfway, but I have been tabbing a little bit as I go. Really enjoying this. I am a little bit confused about timelines. I feel like it keeps going back and forth a little bit and it's a little bit confusing, but I'm enjoying it still, which is what I want. So, you know, I'll get over the timeline jump things, but I'm really enjoying it. Loving the characters. I think part of the reason also that I'm finding it hard is that the first two books have been primarily mostly from Citra and Rowan's points of view, and this has a lot of different point of views. And I think that was my issue with Thunderhead, was that I had to get used to Grayson's point of view, and there was a couple of other characters, but this one has more. So, but I'm enjoying it, and that is the main thing. And yeah, very excited. We're due to finish it next Thursday, so we've still got a while to go, but excited I've managed to read tomorrow's pages. I'm gonna go because I'm really tired. I'm gonna try and sleep. Catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Saturday at home with Charlie, and we are gonna try the Tony's chocolate because everyone raves about this.
We bought it especially.
We did, but it's not equally divided. It's like none of the pieces are the same size, and I'm like, we're like, why?
What is a chunk now? I don't know.
I don't even know, but I'm hoping this is nice. What flavour did we get? Was it this sort of caramel, sea salt caramel, milk,
Yeah,
caramel sea salt. Yeah, okay. But we're gonna try it.
You can go first.
Oh, I don't like this. It's so, like, look. How are you supposed to divide that? That is going to be really hard to do.
How do you break?
Here we go.
Oh, this is easily breakable.
Oh, yeah, that broke pretty easily. Took a corner piece. You say and then can't break any off.
Yeah, right, okay.
Okay. Good chocolate. Not very sea salty. I'm not tasting caramel either. It just tastes like milk chocolate.
It's not bad.
It's nice chocolate. It's not amazing like everyone seems to say it is though.
I wouldn't go out of my way to buy it again.
No.
This is our snack reviews now. The snack review segment.
Like, it's nice. Like, we're going to eat it.
Obviously. We do not waste chocolate.
We do
ever.
Not. But yeah, it just tastes like... I can't taste any sea salt or caramel there.
There was something in it. Because it was a bit, like, bitty.
Mine wasn't.
Oh, well, I got the lucky bit, obviously.
Like milk chocolate. Also, we're watching To All the Boys I've Loved Before. That is the first one, isn't it? To All the Boys
Yeah.
And it's currently gone onto the screensaver where it's advertising their third film. Or was that the second one? That was the second one, wasn't it? With the lanterns.
Second.
Yeah.
Because we're ridiculously late. Because Becca still hasn't read them all yet.
I've read the first two. And I have read 18 pages of a book today. 18. That's it.
I was like, you can read.
Yeah. But I'm just going to wrap this vlog up now because we're just going to watch the rest of this film because it's the hot tub scene. and eat this chocolate that isn't as amazing as everyone says it is.
Maybe we just missed what
Maybe
everyone else is excited about.
Give me the Dairy Milk Marvelous Creations one with the popping candy any day. I'll eat that
or
one.
Dime, because you really like the Dime.
Dairy Milk Dime. But I'm just going to wrap this vlog up. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Bye.